Jayson, on the pass to Horford, I don't think I've ever seen you throw an angrier pass. I mean, you threw that hard because I think you were pissed about not getting a foul call. Can you tell me what you saw on that play? Did you see Al? Did you know the shot clock was running out? And did you plan for him did you see that he was going to hit that shot?
Yeah, I threw it angry because I was trying to get it there. I knew it was 2 seconds or less, and I didn't want them to deflect it or intercept it, and try and get it there on time in order for him to get a good shot off.
Jayson, through 2 games, what have you liked the most about the way your team performed? What would you also like to clean up going into Game 3?
I think turnovers. I think they had 19 offensive rebounds. We got to do better than that. I think they shot the ball more than we did. They got more shots up. So things like that we got to do better at going into Game 3 or 4 because they probably feel like they'd have made some more open shots that, the series might look different. So that's some things that we can control, turnovers and, getting more shots up essentially.
Hey, Jayson, how are you? 2 games in a row now, Derrick White kind of taking over as, a primary scoring option. Earlier in the season, you talked about how you kind of have to encourage Derrick. He talked about it just now, how JB's always telling him, be more aggressive. What is it like playing with him and watching him sort of grow into his role in Boston over this year?
It's been great, and we're just so much more of a dynamic team when D. White is asserting himself and being aggressive and not being passive, right? Sometimes, like we've talked about it, being too passive and looking for guys too much, right? He's like too good of a guy. But, these last few games, being aggressive, making the right play, attacking the rim, right? Not necessarily waiting, just makes us that much better of a team, right? We got so many guys, so many weapons offensively that everybody needs to essentially beat themselves, right? And we can play the right way and be ourselves at the same time and, be a really good team.
The MVP chant tonight was for him. Obviously, it's normally for you. What was kind of going through your head as you heard that? Were you thinking about joining in, chanting it for him?
I was happy for him. He's been playing his ass off these last 2 games. Obviously a big reason why we won these 2 games. And we need him to continue to play at this level. And he can. And so I was happy to hear that for him. We talked about it after the game. He was like, "That's what it felt like." I was like, "Yeah, I guess."
Jayson, you're not the first person tonight to mention turnovers. How does that get fixed? Is it mindset? Is it a drill? Is it a meeting? Fiery speech? How does that get fixed?
I think some of the rim reads, right, block shots, those that we can fix. A few of those we kind of the ball just kind of slipped. So sometimes shit like that happens, but especially when driving into a crowd, maybe passing it a second earlier, taking one less dribble. Some things that we can, really focus on. But I would say probably rim reads, especially today. They did a little bit better job of protecting the rim and the paint and getting some block shots.
Everyone tonight has talked about how you guys have kind of multiple identities as a team, as a strength of yours. And you guys go up against this big offensive rebounding team and you play small most of the time and you've really made it work, especially protecting the rim tonight. How much extra effort does it really take for you, since you're playing the 4 a lot of the time, going up against this big team? And why do you think you guys make it work so well?
Yes, that's something we've talked about. That was a point of emphasis coming into the series, right? Gang rebounding is what we call it. Everybody, right? See somebody boxing out, you gotta go over top and go grab it, right? If you can't grab it, tip it out to somebody. Because they're a big, long, athletic team. and they crash the glass. But you know, we've done a pretty good job, right? We got Rob and Al. And shit, I'm not little, so you know, I'm down there a lot. I can hold my own.